Call this meeting to order, and I'll speak as loud and as clear as I can. And toward the Robert Rules of Order, being the oldest person on the board, it's my responsibility to start the ball rolling. And let the business until we can elect a chairman. And after we elect the chairman, I'll turn it over to them. Therefore, I'd like to call the organization meeting of the Cumberland County Election Commission to order. And before we go into other further business, today I would like to make a comment of person. And I think this is one of the most important meetings that I've attended since I've been on this board. And so that's my feeling. At this time, I'd like to turn the meeting over to Ms. Lisa Phillips for the purpose of electing officers.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank all of those of you all for coming tonight or this afternoon. And I'd like to thank those of you who are going off the commission for your dedication and your time you devoted to serving Cumberland County. I think Linda is our commissioner here tonight. Dorothy, I don't see Dorothy tonight. I'd also like to recognize Suzanne Smith and her staff for many years of conducting the duties of the Election Commission in a fair and impartial manner. I would like to welcome our new commissioners and look forward to working with you in the future. I also look forward to seeing what you will be bringing to the commission. You were selected over some extremely qualified nominees with previous experience on the commission, and they were working in our elections, so there must be determining factors on why they favored you over them. In the past, this office and commission have worked in a nonpartisan fashion to ensure that the voters and candidates of Cumberland County had the best opportunity to participate in fair, open, and honest elections. We have always taken pride in our impartiality and knowing fairness was extended to all while acting in the best interest of our county. Hopefully, this practice will continue. Under Suzanne and the staff and this commission, Cumberland County has modernized election office with the state-of-art equipment, trained and skilled personnel, and a spotless reputation for fair and impartial elections. It is my hope and the hope of many, many others that Suzanne will be retained to continue this tradition of fairness and integrity in the Election Commission office. She has been a loyal and faithful servant to the Commission and the county. And I think that now is the time for us to reward that loyalty by exhibiting, our loyalty to her and voting to retain her as our election administrator. The operations of this office is certainly much more complex than it may appear to any person that has never been involved in it. We have been fortunate to have Suzanne as the administrator of elections for many years. Suzanne's hard work, dedication, and the fact that she is so experienced may give the false impression that this is an easy job. Well, let me assure you that it is not. Suzanne has demonstrated excellent administrative skills and possesses an commendable public relation ability that has allowed her to enjoy relationships throughout all political parties while maintaining impartiality. She has never expressed political affiliation, and working alongside her never gave it a thought. In fact, many Democrats assumed she was Republicans, and the Republicans assumed she was a Democrat. To that end, a widely circulated rumor insinuates that the new commissioners intend to install a new administrator. If this is being considered, I would like to remind you that your oath states that you will uphold the Constitution and the laws of the United States and the Constitution and the laws of the state of Tennessee, and faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of your office. If you fulfill this obligation and consider the best interest of the county, you will not need to contemplate this action. I would also like to say that with recent Tennessee Attorney General's opinion and the Attorney for Cumberland County's opinion, stating that the administrator cannot be dismissed for political reasons unless she makes policy or has broad powers over budget, which she never has had and we cannot legally pass on to her. Therefore, I am confident that it is illegal to dismiss her. I feel that Ms. Smith and her staff have been put under tremendous stress for the past 5 months due to uncertainties of their future. Therefore, that this time I would like to show that we are giving Suzanne a vote of confidence. everybody for coming today and showing their support. And at this time, I'd like to say, are there any comments from anyone in the audience that would like to give us your feelings or your comments at this time?
I'd like to state, please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, distinguished commission. I've been chairman of this county for 16 years, 8 years of executive committee. When Liz Smith was hired under Governor Dunn, and he happened to be in my pharmacy, I said, if you do your job and don't play the side of politics at each side, you'll have it as long as I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
Business of this meeting.
Well, I think there was a
I
few more
nominate
people would like to say a few things.
chairperson.
Excuse me?
Nominating a chairperson. That'd be the first order of business.
Well, then,
We don't have all night to sit around.
well, I think there was a few more people who wanted to say a few things.
I would like to say on the election commission, as soon as the one who got the meeting together, your first order of business is the majority party. If you takes over, you nominate chairman. After that, you nominate a secretary by the minority, and then you discuss future business. You can call Mark Goins.
That's correct.
He'll tell you.
Okay, well,
That's correct.
I'm sorry.
I nominate
Lewis?
Calvin Smart for the
Excuse me,
chair.
just
I have comments I'd like to make, if I may, please.
No, we don't want to hear.
I think
I don't think so, Cal.
The chair-
May I introduce myself, please? Would you like to hear some comments that I
Yes.
There's a motion.
no dishonor to Susan Smith, no dishonor to any of you people. Reasonably, I do not know Susan as well as any of you do. But we're here to conduct business, and the first order of business today should be chairmanship, and then secretary. And I apologize, and I do not mean to diminish Susan's job that she has done in the past, or what she may do in the future. But we must move on with this meeting, otherwise it may extend longer than some of us had thought or it should go.
It should go as long as it needs to go, Cal.
Well, right now,
Yes.
right now, there's a motion on the floor to nominate the chairman, and we have to allow that motion to
No one made a
pass.
motion.
Yes, the motion has been made.
I nominate Calvin Smith for the chair. Calvin Smart.
I second. You still have the chair, right? You
I
still-
don't know, apparently you all took over.
You got it.
You got it.
Okay, well, the nomination has been made.
Second.
And then seconded. So we should have a show of hands. Will be chairman.
Right.
Roll call vote.
Roll call vote. Denver.
Yes, Calvin Smart, Chair.
There's no discussion.
Thomas.
Tom Henderson, Calvin Smart.
Lisa.
No, sir.
Bob. Bob Austin.
They're voting on it.
Roll call vote.
Who's up? Voting on it.
This fellow right here on the end. Calvin Smart.
New chairman.
There was no discussion.
You vote yes or no? I know, I mean, we're too early in the game to make.
Thank you, Bob. The second order of business should be the election of a secretary. Do we have any nominations for election of secretary?
Yeah, there was no discussion.
Would you like to nominate a secretary, please?
It has to be made. So you'll have to nominate.
I'll nominate Lisa for secretary.
And I'll second that motion.
Chairman can second.
Okay, somebody else please. Second the motion, please.
I say secretary.
Okay, the motion has been made. Mr. Phillips.